All right, people. On the day, you know who this is. This is your boy Keith, back with another uh, video on average man's scent. And today I am reviewing F by Ferragamo Black. Pour Homme. And the story behind this one is I have been chasing this fragrance ever since I heard about it on YouTube, and I have heard my man over at Big Beard Business and Jeremy and a few other people that I frequently watch on YouTube, and the reviews are kind of mixed, but this fragrance is almost always in a lot of people's top 10 or honorable mention. And I was kind of intrigued, and I have another one or two Ferragamo fragrances. One of them I really don't care much for. The other one is pretty decent, but this one is the better of the three that I have. And I first saw this one in Ross, and I probably could have bought this fragrance online, but I was caught up in the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the chase, because I saw it once before, and I didn't buy it because the price was, to me, a little steep. It was like 50 some odd dollars at the time, and I was being a cheap person, so I passed on it. And I was also a little skeptical because of the mixed reviews I get, as far as like the pepper note that's in it. Some people are deterred by it. I'm not. If it's not overly powering. The second time I saw this fragrance, something was going on with our checks that day, and we didn't get paid on time, and so I couldn't get it, and it didn't dawn on me to ask them could they hold it till the next day. And when I went back that next day, which was a Saturday, the fragrance was gone. So I kept going into Ross and TJ Maxx, hoping that I would run into it again. And finally, I believe it was last weekend or the weekend before, I can't remember, but I finally found it. I was down to literally my last like 50 some odd dollars or 60 some odd dollars. And no, I was probably like 50 some odd dollars. And this young lady at Ross, I had spoken with her because she sees me. I come in there almost every day or every other day. And she asked me what I kept looking for. And I told her Ferragamo F Black. And it was one other fragrance that I saw in there that I wanted, that I saw on YouTube, and I passed on, but I can't remember the name of it right now. But one particular day I went in and they had it in there. And she literally saw me coming through the door, and she'll stop me and be like, hey, we don't have it today. Or, I'll be like, oh, well, I ain't worried about it. If y'all don't have it, then maybe y'all have something else that I might be interested in. So I went ahead, and as I was going to the shelf, I almost didn't go. I started to turn around and just go back out the door, but something told me to go ahead and go. And as soon as I got to the shelving, it's like 3 or 4 shelves, and then the bottom shelf, it's like 3 shelves. Yeah, 3 shelves, and then the very bottom shelf. And so I went over and I'm looking the top 3 shelves. I didn't see it. I walked around on the other side and I didn't see it. They had a bunch more on the opposite side. And I'm guessing they put more on the opposite side because it's the side closest to the checkout line, so people can see it and maybe they'll, purchase something. So I walked back around on the opposite side, and I just so happened to look at the bottom in the very back. and I saw it in the little plastic case that they have stuff in that you can't steal, or you can't open the fragrance and spray it. But there it was, and it was, I think, $39.99 or something like that, $39.95. It was like $42 and some change altogether. So I sacrificed my gas money for the rest of the week for this fragrance that I really wanted, and I'm happy that I bought it, because that saga of my life is over, and now I have to find another one to chase down. But this is the box, and it's pretty plain, just cardboard. Nothing on that side, silver on this side, nothing on the top. Ingredients, information on the back, UPC batch code bottom, nothing much on the inside. Cardboard, it looks like aluminum foil on the inside. The fragrance, I actually love this bottle. It's not that unique, but I like it nonetheless. And the juice inside, I love. I have not been disappointed. Today is the first time I wore this fragrance. I really didn't get a fair assessment of it from other people. I did get one compliment earlier this morning, but they stuck me on the delivery truck, and so I was sweating profusely, and nobody really got to smell me today. I wasn't around anyone female wise. So one compliment. I like the fragrance. I can still smell it on me now. That pepper note that people say is in it, me personally, I don't really get it. I don't know what's not to like about this fragrance. It smells good to me. I like it. It's soft. It's not harsh. It's not overpowering. You can overspray. I will say that. You can wear this on a date. You can wear it to work. It's not that strong. This actually, in my list, I can't speak for anybody other than me or those guys on YouTube that do reviews. For me, this one is in my top 5 now, and I will do a list of my top 5 fragrances. I'm not that good at picking out what fragrance is best for winter, spring, summer, or fall. I just like what I like, and I try to wear what I like when I can. I don't know the note breakdown on colognes. I just tell you, in my opinion, if it smells good or if it doesn't smell good. And this is a banger. I like it. Regardless as to what anybody else says about this fragrance, I love it. It's going to be in my steady rotation. Hopefully I can find a backup bottle of this, and maybe hopefully a little cheaper than what I paid for it, in which I still think what I paid for it is worth that. This is actually the 100 ml bottle. The top is plastic. It's rounded on this side. It's flat on this side. Has a plastic wraparound here. Pour on both sides, engraved on it and stamped on it. F by Ferragamo at the bottom. Sticker on the bottom with information on it. If you noticed, there's a curved edge on the bottom, as you can see. I like this design. I love the juice. And like I said, it's going to be in my steady rotation. It's worth the pickup. And I think this would also be good for someone starting out their fragrance collection. I guess you can technically call me a starter still. I have now close to 60 fragrances, and that's just cologne itself. That's not including my scented oils. I have about 20 of those, and then I have maybe 3 body sprays by Polo. But yeah, I think this will be a good pick up for a collection, someone starting out, or if you don't have it in your collection, I still think you should put this in your collection. It would be a wise choice. Even if you don't wear it, just have it in your collection. But anyways, I'll be back, like I said, to do a video on my top 5 and my top 10 fragrances in my collection. What I like. This is not anybody else's opinion. This is my opinion. This goes off of, this list is going to be based off of feedback I got, negative and positive, from the fragrance. Well, I should say from other people about the fragrance. And stay tuned. See you guys.